Hey there, welcome to Aqua Mate. I'm Josh and I'm going to show you today how to set up your kid's first fish tank. So your kids want to get some pets and you're thinking, what is a good place to start? Fish are a really good place to start for kids. It's a really great way just to have some fun with your kids and also to teach them some responsibilities. It's a great bonding experience for you and your kids, and it's a great reward to be able to just sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor and enjoy the fish just swimming around and relax. Once you're done, they're really easy to take care of. You feed your fish once or twice a day, and every week do a 20 to 50% water change. So the day has come to set up Harry's first fish tank. Are you excited?
Sure.
So what we have here is a 40 litre or a 10 gallon Eco Style 42 Aqua 1 tank. Where did we pick this up from, Harry?
Hard rubbish collection.
We're lucky with this one as well. Has a built-in light, and there's the PowerPoint for the light. So what do you need when you're setting up a tank for your kids? First, you need the tank.
You need it to be safe.
Yes, you need it to be safe, and that's what we're going to do. We'll set up properly and safely so that Harry can look after this tank. Now, if you're interested in doing this at home, this is what you're going to need. You need, obviously, a tank.
Obvious.
You need a filter. In this case, we're going with a sponge filter. Because we're going with a sponge filter, we need a pump. Because we're doing tropical fish, you need a heater. We have a very cool background that we can use to put at the back of the tank. And you can use some fake plants as well. We're going to go with a mix of fake and live plants. So after that, we'll need a substrate, which I'll show you. And this is a little bit too big, so what we'll do is cut one side off so that it fits perfectly, and I'll show you how we're going to stick that on as well. And you need a light for your tank as well, which this one's built in. Also, one of the most important things you will need when you're trying to set up your first fish tank is a power board, so make sure you've got one of those handy.
Go check out the Aqua Mate logo.
All right. Now, so to hold this down, because it will float, it's a big piece of foam behind here. We're kind of lucky because there's a little lip at the top of our fish tank, so it will help hold it in place. But I've done this before. And what you do is we'll screw that in. That will hold this on because that just wants to come off as soon as it gets wet. But on the glass, the other side will stick perfectly.
We're sliding it in.
Slide it in, and that's not going anywhere.
Bam. Good as new,
Now,
baby.
what do we need?
We need decoration.
No.
Sand.
That's it. Come on. I've just broken down a tank. I know that looks really dirty, but what's really good about this is it's got beneficial bacteria. We're going to use that to cycle the tank. I'll go through that very shortly with you. But we're also using a sponge filter from here, which will help cycle the tank full of beneficial bacteria. What are you doing? I touched on bringing in some beneficial bacteria into the tank that we were setting up. What we needed the beneficial bacteria for is the nitrogen cycle. Effectively, fish create ammonia, and you need to combat that ammonia with some beneficial bacteria. If you're starting from scratch, you can buy this in a container from your local fish store. Follow the instructions on the container, add it to the water, and that will help cycle your fish tank much faster. An alternative method is to put in 1 or 2 small fish to help start that cycle going in your fish tank. Harry and I were lucky enough that I have 10 fish tanks already, so I was able to run the filter and grab the gravel from another fish tank. So that beneficial bacteria was already present in those objects. A few things that we want to put in, but Harry has chosen to go with a sand substrate. Sand is very hard to let plants grow in, so you've got to come up with another method, but we've got some fake plants, so we'll just go with that at the moment. So far, so good. I'll show you how we hook up the sponge filter, the pump, and the heater, and then Harry...
You know why it's called a sponge filter?
Because it's a sponge. And then Harry's going to decorate it however he likes. What we'll do is, because we've got the air hose, you just put your sponge filter off in the back corner of the tank, and then this is your air hose. This is what connects to the pump. I'm going to run it through that gap there. Can you pull that through?
Yeah.
Good work. I'll just pull it all the way through. So that's going to be stuck on there. There we go. The other thing we need is a heater. So what I would normally do is put everything in the same corner, so it sort of frees you up to give you a more natural looking tank. So I'll put that just behind the sponge filter. We'll try and suction that on when the water is in there, because it's not working quite well. These should be just big enough to let a plug through. Incorrect. The heater will fit through there, not the plug. Alright, so now we hook the air hose up to the pump. Like...
Just put that in there.
So?
Easy's done.
Run the pump there. One word of warning. These pumps are not the quietest pumps. But... sponge filters are a great filtration for a new tank.
So now, I reckon all we need to do...
What do you want to do? Absolutely, decorate. So be very gentle with the big rocks. Very cool. I like that. You could be an Aqua state artist. Let's fill it up with water. How cool does that look? It's still clearing up a little bit because we've messed up the sand a little. It will stop being so cloudy soon because we've used sand, so that's mixed it up a little bit. And because we've used substrate that already has beneficial bacteria, and the sponge is already there too, and the rocks as well, they'll double as well. There are a few little bits that will float through, so we're going to let this settle. We've got the heater going, we're going to get the temperature up. We've already got the fish, so we'll see you very shortly.
So guys, we are finally done. This is it. We have two mollies.
These two, what are they called?
They're Dalmatian mollies.
That's right. That one, I'm not sure. That's just a dark black female swordtail, I'm pretty sure. And what are the other ones?
Oh, the other ones are swordtails.
They're koi swordtails.
Koi swordtail.
So Harry, what do you have to say about your first fish tank?
I think it's good.
Yeah? You're hoping that the swordtails will breed?
I'm thinking. I'm really thinking.
Will be pretty cool. Do you want to say thank you to everyone for watching?
Thank you everyone for watching, and leave a like and subscribe and make us get just 1,000,000 subscribers.
Harry likes his video game YouTubers, so they've all got a lot of followers, but thank you very much for watching it. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you really enjoy setting up your first fish tank with your children. If you need anything in the future, make sure you subscribe to the Aqua channel. I answer lots of questions, lots of helpful videos, and there's a great community to be a part of. And we have a chat once every week or so there's plenty of people around to help, and would love to share in your successes as a fish keeper. So, as always guys, remember when you get new fish, always acclimate them first. I'm Josh from Aquamate. I'll see you guys real soon.